Back again without a sound. Same place that I thought I left. Every step I take away leads me back into your space. No escape, no different line, just a shift that feels like time. You don't move, but you remain in the pattern I can't change. Every moment folds the same, like it's built to rearrange. I don't run, I don't stay, still I circle anyway. Every turn I try to break pulls me back into the same. We're a closed loop, you and I, running through the same design. Every time I drift apart, I just land back where you are. Closed loop, no way through. Every path returns to you. Even when I let it end, it begins again. No new ground, no different view, still it feels like something new. Every cycle slightly changed, but it never breaks away. You don't call, I don't respond, still we keep this going on. Every second feels like first, even when it's been rehearsed. Maybe we were built like this, not to leave but to exist, in a system we don't see, still repeating endlessly. Ooh, maybe breaking isn't real, if it bends and comes back still, if there's nowhere else to go, then this loop is all we know. We're a closed loop, you and I, running through the same design. Every time I drift apart, I just land back where you are. Closed loop, still we move in a way we can't undo. Even when I think it's gone, it just carries on. Closed loop, soft and tight, turning through the endless night. Even if I try to change, we remain the same. No beginning, no goodbye, just the same repeating line. Midnight traffic, out of phase. Two hearts moving, same delay. You walk slow, I match your pace. Different steps, the same escape. Neon lines across your face, flicker soft and rearrange. We don't touch but something stays, in the space we never say. Every time we hesitate, like we're drawn but drift away. We don't cross, we don't collide, just move close. you side by side, every moment undefined, but it's pulling me inside. We're just parallel lines, running through the night, close enough to feel, but never intertwined. Parallel lines, you and I, always in between. Never out of sight. City breeze, the rhythm bends, every silence never ends. Your reflection in the glass moves like something I can't grasp. Every look that you don't give still feels like it always did. We don't break, we don't begin, we just stay where we have been. Maybe we were never meant to meet in any sense. Still I feel you in the gaps between the breaths. Maybe distance is the way we're supposed to stay, but it's hard to look away when you're this close. We're just parallel lines, running through the night, close enough to feel, but never intertwined. Parallel lines, you and I, always in between. Never saying why. Parallel lines, still aligned, even when we fade. You're still next to mine. Same direction, different ways. Still we move, but never change. Eyes not closed, not open wide. Somewhere drifting in between. Your voice soft against the night, like it's slipping out of sight. Every word begins to bend before it reaches where I am. I don't know if you're still here, or just something I can't feel. Every second floats away, like it never had a shape. I don't move, I let it stay in this half-lit kind of space. Every breath is slower pace, pulling me into the haze. We're just half awake tonight, somewhere between dark and light. I can feel you in my mind, but I don't know if you're mine. Half awake, drifting slow, in a place we never know if it's real or just a dream. Still it's pulling over me. Time dissolves without a trace, no direction left to chase. Every touch I almost feel fades before it can be real. You don't speak, but something stays in the silence that you make. Every moment feels the same, soft and distant, hard to name. Maybe we don't need to see everything so clearly. If it blurs into the night, it can still feel place with me where it's never black or white. Just this quiet kind of life. We're just half awake tonight, somewhere between dark and light. I can feel you in my mind, but I don't know if you're mine. Half awake, still you stay in a soft and distant way. Even if I drift too far, you're still where my thoughts are. Half awake, fading through every part that feels like you. If I lose you when I rise, you were real inside. Morning comes, I open wide. Still you're somewhere in my mind. Soft as shadows on the wall, still I hear you when you're gone. Your voice melts into the night, like it's wrapped in fading light. Every word falls slow and deep, somewhere I don't wanna leave. No sharp edges, no clear line, just a tone that stays inside. Every silence turns to sound when I let it move around. I don't call, I don't chase, still it fills the empty space. Every breath begins to slow when I feel your velvet echo. Your velvet echo running through my soul, soft enough to hold me, but never to control. Velvet echo lingers in the low. Even when you fade away, you're the only sound I know. Every room you never stayed, still it hums with what you gave. I don't reach for something more, you're already in the core. No reflection left to find, still you move me from behind. Every moment wraps in you, like a sound I'm falling through. Maybe you were never loud, just the quiet settling down. Something I don't have to chase, just a feeling I embrace. Maybe I don't need to hear anything beyond what's here. If you stay this soft and close, you're enough in undertone. You're a velvet echo Nothing holding us in place, just your breath against my face. We don't land, we don't fall, no direction after all. Every step dissolves in air, like we're drifting nowhere. No horizon, no control, just your body moving slow. Every word fades before it can mean a little more. We let go of everything, every rule, every string. Now there's nothing left to prove, just the way we slowly move. We're in no gravity, floating where we wanna be. No beginning, no release, just your rhythm over me. No gravity, you and I. No need asking how or why. If we drift too far apart, we still meet inside the dark. Time is bending out of shape, every second starts to break. We don't hold on to a line, we just leave it undefined. No reflection, no return, only what we feel and burn. Every touch without a frame, still it never feels the same. Maybe we don't need a ground, something steady, something sound. Maybe this is how it goes, losing weight of what we know. If we fall, we won't collide, we just fade into the light. Nothing pulling us below, nowhere left we have to go. We're in no gravity, floating where we wanna be. No beginning, no release, just your rhythm over me. No gravity, still we stay in a slow and quiet way. Even if we drift apart, you're still moving through my heart. No gravity tonight, everything feels soft and light. Even when it disappears, it was real right here. Nothing left to pull us down, still we never touch the ground. I can feel it in my hands, but it slips before it lands. There's a shape I almost know, in the way you come and go. Every time I get it right, it dissolves into the night. No fixed edge, no steady line, still it forms around my mind. Every second shifts its place, like it won't be held in place. I don't force, I let it move, still I try to follow through. Every time I think I see, it becomes something unseen. You're an unhealthy unheld shape in me, something I can almost keep. Every time I reach too far, you fall back into the dark. Unheld shape, soft and strange, always shifting when I change. Even when I let you be, you're still forming under me. Every moment bends your form, like you're never fully born. I don't know what you would be if you stayed inside of me. No reflection stays the same, still I call you by your name. Every feeling half defined, like a shadow in my mind. Maybe you're not meant to stay in a form I can't contain. Something better left to flow than to ever fully know. Maybe if I held you still, you would lose the way you feel. So I let you come and fade, like a shape that never stays. You're an unheld shape in me, something I can almost keep. Every time I reach too far, you fall back into the dark. Unheld shape, still you grow in a way I never show. Even when I try to see, you reshape inside of me. Unheld shape, undefined, never yours and never mine. Even if I let you go, you're the form I never hold, in my hands but never stays. You're the ever-changing shape. Low hum running through the night, soft distortion feels so right. You don't come in clear to me, just a blurred intensity. Every word dissolves in tone, still I never feel alone. No sharp line to hold you still, just a warmth I cannot feel. Every second filled with you, in a way I can't undo. I don't need a perfect sound when you're moving all around. Every signal bends but stays in a soft and steady haze. You're a warm static in me, not clear but I can feel every broken frequency still becomes something real. Warm static, soft and slow, in a way I let it flow. Even when it's undefined, you're the noise I keep inside. yourself, still it never feels like loss. Maybe perfect isn't right if it takes away the light, and the way it softly breaks, something deeper starts to wake. Maybe I don't need to hear every part of you so clear if you stay this close to me in your quiet entropy. Your warm static in me, not clear but I can feel every broken frequency still becomes something real. Warm static still it stays, in a low and constant wave. Even when I turn away, you don't ever fade away. Warm static all around, in the way it wraps me now. Even if it's not defined, you're the sound I don't unwind. Soft distortion, never clean, still you stay inside of me. Every sound comes back to me in a space I cannot leave. You don't speak, but I still hear every word you left in here. No more distance left to cross, still I feel you through the loss. Every feeling hits the wall, and returns without a call, like a room inside my chest, where your voice won't ever rest. I don't try to let it fade, it just echoes in the same. Every breath I take repeats what you left inside of me. It's an echo chamber heart, where your shadows never part. Every beat just brings you back, even when I fade to black. Echo chamber heart, tearing me apart. Even when I let you go, you're the only sound I know. No new signal coming through, still it multiplies in you. Every silence amplified till it fills the space inside. You don't move, you don't stay, still you never go away. Every thought returns again, like it never reached an end. Maybe I don't need you near, if you're always living here, in the walls I can't escape, where your voice begins to shake. Maybe breaking through the sound would just tear the whole thing down. So I let it build and bend till it loops me back again. It's an echo chamber heart, where your shadows never part. Every beat just brings you back, even when I fade to black. Echo chamber heart, still you restart. Even when I shut it down, you come back around. Echo chamber heart, holding every part. Even when I try the sound inside my heart. Something left I can't erase, even in an empty space. You were gone without a sound, still I feel you all around. Every step I try to clear leaves you closer, somehow near. No more shape, no more face, just a slowly fading trace. Every moment brushed in light, like you passed but didn't quite. I don't hold, I don't keep, still it settles in too deep. Every breath I let go brings you back in undertone. You're a lasting trace in me, something no one else can see. Even when you're out of sight, you still linger in the light. Lasting trace, something low, never something I can show. Even if I let it fade, you're the mark that always stays. Every silence holds your shape in a way I can't escape. No more words to redefine, still you echo in the line. You don't move, you don't stay, still you never go away. Every corner feels the same, like it carries what you gave. Maybe this is what remains after all the subtle change. Not a memory I recall, but a presence through it all. Maybe I don't need to see what it was all meant to be. If it stays without a form, then it's something I can mourn. You're a lasting trace in me, something no one else can see. Even when you're out of sight, you still linger in the light. Lasting trace, still it stays in a quiet hidden way. Even when I walk away, you don't ever fully fade. Lasting trace, deep and wide, like a mark I can't deny. Even if I lose the line, you're still written into mine. Nothing left, but still I know you're the trace I can't outgrow. Streetlight bleeding through the blinds. Your shadow crossing over mine. Glass half full on the windowsill. City hum, but the room is still. Your fingers tracing idle lines on the edge of space between you and I. You don't speak, but I feel it move. Every silence pulling me to you. Breath so close it shifts the air. seconds stretching wide, somewhere in between the lines. Stay in the low light with me. Don't need words to see. Every quiet move you make pulls me underneath. Stay in the low light slow. We don't have to know if it fades or if it stays. I just don't let go. Phone lights flicker, then they fade. You say nothing but you stay. Every glance like gravity, bending every part of me. We drift closer without a sound, like the room is spinning us around. Every touch is soft and true, something that we don't have to prove. Maybe it's not meant to last. Maybe we don't need to ask if it's love or just tonight. What feels is right. Maybe we're just passing through, but I'm right here next to you, and that's enough to hold in this moment. Slow, stay in the low light with me. Don't need words to see. Every quiet move you make pulls me underneath. Stay in the low light slow. We don't have to know if it breaks or if it stays. I don't let you go. Stay in the low light still, like we always will. Even if it disappears, it was something real. Street light fading off your skin, still feels like you're here within. Edges fading out of you. Everything turns into you. Lights don't hit the way they did. Every line begins to slip. Your outline bends into mine, like we're losing all the lines. No sharp corners left to feel. Everything is less than real. Still it pulls me closer in, like a place I've always been. I don't try to see clear, I just let it disappear. Every detail drifting slow into something I don't know. We're in soft focus tonight. Nothing's wrong, nothing's right. Every edge just fades away when you look at me that way. Soft focus, you and I, blurring out the reasons why. Even if I try to see, you're still melting into me. Every word you almost say falls apart along the way. I don't need to hear it through. I can feel it when it moves. No definition left to hold. Everything turns warm and slow. Every second stretches wide, like we're slipping out of time. Maybe clarity's too much when it breaks what we can touch. Maybe losing what is sharp lets us stay inside the dark. Maybe we don't need the lines if it feels this close to right. If it's blurred but still it stays in this real and different way. We're in soft focus tonight. Nothing's wrong, nothing's right. Every edge just fades away. When you look at me that way. Soft focus till we stay in a slow dissolving way. Even when I try to leave, you're still blurring into me. Soft focus, soft and wide, letting everything collide. Even if it's undefined, you're still clear inside my mind. Nothing sharp, but I still see. You're the shape that stays with me. You don't touch but you're within. Like a layer under skin. No reflection, no outside. Still you move me from inside. Every breath I try to take feels like something that you shape. You don't stay, you don't leave. You're the way I even breathe. Every moment folds you in, like I don't know where I begin. I don't reach, I don't chase. You're already in my space. Every thought, every move feels like something tied to you. You're my second skin tonight. Closer than the air I find. I don't see you, don't need light. You're already in my mind. Second skin wrapped so deep under everything I keep. Even if I let you go, you're the only thing I know. No more edges left to cross. No more distance, no more loss. Every feeling overlaps like there's nothing left intact. You don't speak, still I hear every silence drawing near. Every part of who I am feels like it's inside your hands. Maybe we were never two, just a shape that's split in view. Something I can't pull apart, even if I try to start. Maybe I don't need to find where you end and I begin. If it all just blends as one, then I don't have to run. You're my second skin tonight. Close Static running through the air. Thought I felt you somewhere there. Low signal in your voice, like a fading kind of noise. Every word cuts in and out. Still I know what it's about. You're a whisper in the sound, coming close and breaking down. Every second almost clear, then you disappear again. We don't speak, we just receive fragments of what we believe. Every line begins to blur, still I'm reaching into her. You're a fading frequency, somewhere in between me, close enough to almost feel, but never fully real. Fading frequency, pulling back from me. Even when I told you were right, you slip out of reach. Midnight static on the line, every pulse misaligned. I don't know which side you're on, but I feel you when you're gone. Every silence amplifies all the space you leave behind, like a signal drifting slow through a place I used to know. Maybe we were never strong, just a signal all along. Something fragile in the air, never meant to fully share. Maybe if I let it go, I will lose the undertone. But I keep you in my head, like a sound that never ends. You're a fading frequency, somewhere in between me, close enough to almost feel, but never fully real. Fading frequency, still inside of me. Even when you fade away, you're still echoing. Fading frequency, I can't let you leave. Every time I lose the sound, you come back to me. Static fading into night. Still I feel you in the white noise. Say it just a second late, still it hits me all the same. Your voice comes after mine, like it's chasing through the line. Every word I almost hear, then it lands when I'm not there. You move close, I turn slow, like we're caught in undertow. Every moment slightly wrong, still it pulls me all along. We get close, then it slips, just the space between the hits. Every feeling comes perhaps too late, like it had to hesitate. I don't know which side I'm in, but I feel it underneath. You don't leave, you don't stay, you just echo through the frame. Every second bends the same, like a loop I can't escape. Maybe this is how it works, always just be on the first. Something almost fitting right, but it misses every time. Maybe we don't need to fix every broken little shift. If it's never fully true, it still feels enough for you. It's a soft delay between us. Every touch just out of reach. I can feel you right before it. Then you fall behind the beat. Soft delay, still you stay in a quiet, drifting way. Even when I try to move, you come back a moment late. Soft delay, fading slow. Something I don't need to know. Even if we miss the line, you're still moving next to mine. Every echo trails behind, still it keeps you in my mind. Felt you in a passing glow. Gone before I even know. You moved through me like a wave. Didn't stay, didn't behave. Every second barely there. Still I feel you everywhere. No beginning, no clear sign. Just a shift in space and time. You were close enough to change everything I couldn't name. We didn't stop, we didn't stay. Just brushed close and slipped away. Every moment left a trace in a quiet kind of way. We were just a soft collision. No control, no clear decision. Felt your body next to mine. Then you disappeared in time. Soft collision, passing through something real but never true. Even now I feel the spark fading slowly in the dark. Every echo lingers low in the places you don't show. I don't chase, I let it be. Still it circles back to me. No direction, no return. Just a subtle kind of burn. Every breath reminds me of what we were without the word. Maybe we were never meant to hold on to what we felt. Just a moment out of place that we couldn't recreate. Maybe that's the way it goes. Something you don't get to hold, but it stays inside your chest, like it never really left. We were just a soft collision. No control, in the dark, right there, but worlds apart. Fingers trace along the air, like I almost find you there. Every breath against the glass fades before it ever lasts. Your silhouette moves slow, like a secret I don't know. Every inch I'm closing in, still I never reach your skin. So close I can feel your heat, but there's something in between. Every step just pulls me deep into what we cannot be. There's a glass between us now. I can see you, feel you somehow. Every move you're making close, still I'm reaching through the ghost. There's a glass between us still, something I can never break through. If I stay here long enough, would it ever let me touch you? City lights blur into you, every color turning blue. I don't know what side I'm on, but I feel you pulling strong. Your eyes never look away, still there's nothing left to say. Every silence growing loud, like we're lost but never found. Maybe it's the way we are, always near but never far. Maybe when I'm meant to cross, just to feel what we have lost. Maybe if I close my eyes, you'd be real for just one night. But the moment that I move, you're still just out of view. There's a glass between us now. I can see you, feel you somehow. Every move you're making close, still I'm reaching through the ghost. There's a glass between us still, something I can never break through. Even when I'm right here now, I'm still just not with you. There's a glass between us clear, every time I think you're near. I can feel it in my chest, but I never pass the edge. Your reflection fades away, still I stay where you remain. Something moving underneath, I don't see, but I can feel. No waves breaking on the top, still the motion never stops. Every step I try to take leads me where you slowly wait. You don't call, you don't pull, still I follow something full. Every silence in the room feels like it's leading to you. I don't fight, I don't resist. There's a pull I can't dismiss. Every breath begins to lean toward a place I've never seen. It's a quiet current running through the dark. I don't know where it starts, but it takes me where you are. Quiet current pulling me so slow, even when I let it go. It's the only way I flow. No direction I can trace, still it moves me into place. Every thought begins to drift, like it's carried in the shift. You don't reach, still I stay, like I'm drawn without a say. Every moment soft and deep, like a promise I don't keep. Maybe it was always there, moving through the open air. Something steady, something